Chapter 134, Trouble Comes Knocking 1. Jiushang looked at the escaping Xue Fanxin and was a little displeased. However, he still waved at her in a slightly indulgent manner. Come here. At certain times, Xue Fanxin was actually quite afraid of Jiushang. However, that fear was not real fear, but she just didn't want to be unlucky. Xue Fanxin knew that she could not escape this time, so she bolstered her courage and sat back down. She asked with a carefree expression as if she was facing death calmly, "What do you want to say?" "I called you over." Jiushang was on the soft seat, but Xue Fanxin was sitting at the dining table. This made him a little displeased, so he ordered in a heavier tone. "All right then, I'm not afraid of you." Xue Fanxin became braver and walked towards the cushion. Unexpectedly, she was pulled down as soon as she got close. Jiushang pulled her into his embrace and hugged her tightly, feeling the warmth from her body. "Little Xiner, if I was just a moment late today, I might have lost you." Before slumbering, he had instructed his men that the person holding the Zuyu flute was his woman, and that the night shadow guards had to protect her with their lives. However, he never expected that this girl would actually run to the Tonggukshuan realm. He had not arranged anything here. The Tonggukshuan realm was not like the outside world. With this girl's ability, if he had woken up a day later, even if she had the power of nirvana, she still would have died. After all, she was just too weak. Xue Fanxin was originally resistant to Jiushang's embrace. But after struggling for a while, she realized that it was useless and gave up. She said angrily, "If you have something to say it nicely. Don't be so touchy. I am touching my imperial consort. What's wrong with that? I'm not your consort yet, so take your wolf claws away from me." Xue Fanxin used some force and removed Jiushang's hand from her waist. Of course, if Jiushang had not taken his hand away willingly, with her little strength, she would not have been able to move even a finger of his. Jiushang did not want to fool around with Xue Fanxin at the moment. He said solemnly, "Xiner, I originally wanted you to train outside the Tonggukshuan realm and come when you're strong enough. However, that won't work now since you suddenly ran to the Tong realm. With your current ability, I'm afraid it will be very difficult for you to deal with the upcoming crisis. You underestimate me so much." She was indeed weak, but it was not like she did not have any life-saving measures. If she truly encountered any fatal danger, she could just hide in the reverse spirit heaven wheel's space. "I'm not looking down on you. With your talent and coupled with my full support, your future is limitless. But you're too weak now, forget it. Thinking about it carefully, it's not a big deal. With me around, no one can touch you." Jiushang was a little worried just now, but he immediately thought it through. Although the dangers in the Tong realm were relatively great, he was not a weakling. It was not difficult for him to protect someone. Xue Fanxin was not stupid. She was well aware of her current situation, but she would not feel down because of this. Instead, she faced it actively. "Don't worry, even without you protecting me, I can still lead a good life here. Just wait and see." "All right, I'll wait. Just you wait." "Right. Didn't you say that you would sleep in the coffin for at least 10 days? She took a day to leave the cave and return to the imperial city of the Nanling Empire. Then, she went to the Tonggukshuan realm. All in all, it had only been 2 days. In other words, Jiu had only slept in the crystal coffin for 2 days before waking up. The time difference was extraordinary. In the past, I indeed needed to sleep for 10 days, half a month, or even a month, but it's all thanks to you this time. I also did not expect the power of nirvana contained in your blood to be so powerful, greatly reducing the time it took to recover. Xiner, your blood not only contains the power of nirvana, but it also seems to have a very powerful healing ability. I haven't figured out anything about this, so. Which slut dares to snatch my Ninth Imperial Uncle? Get the hell out here." Before Jiushang could finish speaking, a sharp roar sounded from outside the house. It interrupted his conversation, annoying him a bit.